you can't be afraid to go against someone who is considered to be the best if you want to be the best. So that's why I was like, okay, yeah, let's do it. If that's who I gotta fight, then that's who I gotta fight. Let's do it. I want to be on this fight. I want to be on this fight show. I love Muay Thai. Let's get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done.
We always do it, fraud. You know, sometimes you gotta take that risk. You know, if you make it, you hit the jackpot.
With open arms, cold boy, peep the lineup. I'm talking tango and cash. Hit the bank, no mask. Out the freezer, cold cash. Put Grammy winners in cabs. Never happen twice, gotta take a chance. Never end, never start. Got cars that never start. No plan B, can't sleep. My mind racing. Brown paper, put it underground. Build the foundation. Never worry about it.
Okay, alright. We're live on the Coach Show, Harrison Boxing and Combat Sports Show live, and I got a special guest here. I got Miss Angela Riptide Whitley. She is here. She's live and in person, and I'm thankful that she gave me this interview. All right, Angela, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Angela Whitley, nickname Riptide. I currently live in Puerto Rico. I've been living here for 4 years. I train here, I go to school here, I work here. On September 2nd, I will be at Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut, fighting on Lion Fight 31 against Jorina Baars for a chance to win the women's welterweight world title.
Okay, all right, and you're smiling great. Nice set of teeth you got there. Okay, so what do you know about your opponent?
I know that she's very accomplished. She's done some significant things for the sport of Muay Thai. I have a lot of respect for her. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
I've seen a few of her fights, but yeah, no, I respect her and everything she's accomplished. She's very accomplished.
Okay. Now, you know, I'm looking at you, and you got this smile that lights up the whole room. Who got you? Who actually convinced you to start fighting?
Well, I initially was interested in Muay Thai when I took a trip to Thailand to specifically watch Muay Thai. I went to Lumpini Stadium, the original one. I sat ringside and I just watched these Thais go at it, and I thought, oh my goodness, I have to try this sport. But when I moved to Puerto Rico, I actually got a chance to try it because there's a gym here called Thunder Muay Thai and MMA, which is the gym I train at. And my coach, his name is David Thunder Cummings, and he's a 13-time world champion. So he's very accomplished as well. He just kind of took me under his wing, and originally I was supposed to just be in Puerto Rico briefly and then go to Miami, which is where I applied for my master's at the University of Miami. But he kind of persuaded me to stay. He came to me and he said, I know you're supposed to go to Miami to go to school, but I see a lot of talent in you, and I think you can really excel in this sport. And if you would like to stay in Puerto Rico, you can represent the team, and I'll help you out. And I thought to myself, you know what? I can always go to school, but I can't always be an athlete. And the type of person I am, I don't want to have any regrets when I get older. And if something interests me, I go for it. So I felt like this was a really good opportunity, and I decided to stay. And things just started working out for me. I am going to school at the University of Puerto Rico. I'm working on my master's in environmental sciences. So it just worked out. It really worked out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, congratulations. And I have to ask you, where do you get the name Riptide from?
So Riptide kind of goes with my background, which is marine biology. Riptide, it can be a dangerous situation if you ever get caught in one. You can't swim against them. They're very difficult to swim against, and they'll drag you out to sea, and they're quite violent. So there you go. It seemed to be perfectly fitting for me.
Okay, and that's like your fighting style, right?
Yes, yes. I just kind of go for it. I suck you in, and it's hard to get out of there. So yeah, that's my style.
And speaking of getting sucked in, okay. Now,
Yes,
I watched you fight in your championship fight at Sport Combat, and Super Combat. I'm sorry. You got
yes.
in the clinch with your opponent. And let me tell you something. You gave that girl some vicious knees. I'm talking about those knees were incredible. I mean, so could you kind of take me back through that?
Yes, actually, I didn't remember much about that fight until I saw the footage of it. One thing I do remember in the fight are a few of the knees. I actually thought I ended the fight. I thought the TKO was from a knee, but it was actually from a body kick. I was just so in the zone during that fight. I even afterwards, I talked to my coach. I said, "Coach, I don't even remember being in the corner in between rounds. You talking to me, giving me water. I don't remember any of that. I just remember being in there, throwing some knees, a lot of knees to the head, and then that's all I can remember." Um, that was an exciting fight for me because I got to fight in Puerto Rico, which usually I don't get to fight here. I have to travel, and just to have my friends there, my teammates, people I consider to be my family. They were all there cheering for me, and it was really good because they don't usually get to see me fight. And I was fighting someone who I had to step up to that level because she's a two-time world champion, and she's a big deal in Romania. Like everybody knows her. She's a superstar over there, and she has more experience. She had more experience than me. And I just had to, step up and just go for it. And I'm like, this is my home. I'm about to come in. You're not about to come in here and wreck shop on me. So let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Excuse my language, but you beat the living hell out of her. I mean that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. Um, but I gotta ask you about that kick to the testicles. You kicked her in the testicles. I mean, hey, so what was up with that?
That was completely not intentional. And when I looked at the footage and I rewound it and I did the slow motion, I honestly don't think the first kick landed there. I think it landed very low on her abdomen, but like the uterus region. But I don't think I kicked her in the testicles, as you say. um, but then, like during that same round, I did see that she kind of hinted to me that I kicked her low again, and I gave her a nod, like an apology, and okay, let's keep fighting. But usually, I never kick people low ever, not even in practice. So that definitely was not intentional. If it did go down that way, I don't think the first one did. Maybe the second one might have like nipped it a little bit, but I don't. I don't usually do that in fights. It wasn't intentional at all.
But you get that. You get those veterans though who actually know how to do it and get away with it. Like I don't know if you ever fought any veterans. I know I used to hate like fighting with veterans because they could do that and get away. And them kicks to the testicle kicks, they slow you down. They slow you down. I mean that's just the way that is. They do.
Yeah, they're not pleasant.
Suck the energy out of you.
And it's even worse if you ever get kneed down there, because that bone on bone it's a killer.
God bless you. God bless you, young lady. Okay, this is the most important question I'm gonna ask you. Okay,
Okay.
what is your greatest attribute when you get in the ring?
Well, as cheesy as it might sound, I'd have to say it's my heart. I really, really put my heart into everything that I'm passionate about or everything I pursue. Whether it's school or it's conservation, marine conservation, or sports, no matter what sport it is, I really put my heart into it. And I'm not easily defeated, I'll say that, because no matter how tired I am or even if I'm hurt, I always tell myself, you know what, you can push a little bit more. You're not that hurt. You can push a little bit more, And I usually do. So I really think it's my heart. I'm very strong-willed and determined. So.
Okay. So you're a very strong-willed and determined person. So
Yeah.
in this fight, okay, you're definitely stepping up against a person who nobody really wants to fight. The only people that wanted to fight this woman, and I want to say in the last few years, you know, is you and Chris Cyborg. That's it. I'm just being honest. Like, that actually literally volunteered and say, hey, I want to fight this girl. So what made you want to get in the ring with Jorina Baars?
Well, why not? I remember Scott Kent, the president of Lion Fight, put out an ad saying, "Hey, if anybody thinks they want to be on Lion Fight, you know, just shoot me an email." Da da da. My coach reached out to him. He really pushed for it. So my weight class is 145, and obviously Jorina is there, and she's the current champion. And you know what? It's you can't be afraid to go against someone who is considered to be the best if you want to be the best. So that's why I was like, okay, yeah, let's do it. If that's who I gotta fight, then that's who I gotta fight. Let's do it. I want to be on this fight. I want to be on this fight show. I love Muay Thai. Let's get it done. And Lion Fight is the biggest Muay Thai fight promotion. So I'm very honored that they did accept me and gave me this opportunity.
Awesome. Awesome.